The keys to the game.
Well, Bill, they got to jump on him early. Don't give him a chance to come in here and steal the game. How do they do it? They got to pound it inside to Dwight and Terrence Jones, and they got to play some lockdown D.
Yeah, they really do. They're going to have a big game underneath from Howard. Sacre will be on him now. He's the youngster out of Gonzaga, who has also had some time in the D-League. Over to Jeremy Lin, down the baseline, took a little tour right down the line. Nobody picked him up. He's fouled. The basket counts. So Jody Meeks never foul a jump shooter, even with Lin shooting the first basket of the game.
It's a great job by Jeremy. He goes down the baseline, nothing is there, but he's wide open. He stops and pops, and Meeks hit him with the body. Great job by Jeremy Lin.
Pau Gasol had it knocked away. Here's Jeremy on the drive, and he's fouled going up for the basket.
Jeremy with no one ahead of him is very dangerous in transition. Super quick, he'll find a way to get to the basket. Jeremy says, wait a minute, no big guy back there? I got this.
Yeah, and that's right off of a turnover by the Lakers, so the better the defense is for the Rockets.
Your computer, smartphone, or tablet. Get in-depth stats and join the social buzz, plus your vote will and the rebound to Jones. Lin on the drive, got it. Only after Kevin got up off the bench and yelled, go, go, go. Why have the Rockets? He had an easy shot. Now they feed him again as Dwight takes it in on Gasol, puts it up with the left hand.
Beautiful move by Dwight. You know what you're going to get. He's still a young player, but we know he's going to do it with a hustling attitude.
Jeremy Lin to the basket.
Yeah, nice left by Jeremy. That's something that he's been coached.
Demo gets another ball. Tips it away. Lin trying to shoot it, and Sacre with a foul. So Jeremy Lin will go to the line where he's only 1 for 3 tonight.
Well, Jeremy for sure was going to get to the line on this drive. He had his previous layup blocked, so he jumps right into Sacre. But look at how Sacre is straight up and down.
Yeah, that was close.
Yeah, it's like what Sacre's thinking, what can I do?
Yeah, what else? You know, how?
I think they bailed Jeremy out on that one. He got lucky that time.
Well, when you come out of the D-League, and this is Lin made the first, he'll have one more. Good touch.
Put the R in All-Star. Of course, Harden coming off 2 very solid games, 37-38, guys.
Zemo's 0 for 3. James is 0 for 2.
Shot clock down to 3 seconds, down to 2, and Caspi very alert to the situation. Put it up in a hurry. As Johnson puts it up over Brewer and missed it, and Lin with the rebound. Sacre grabbed an arm. Lin dribbles out.
A lot of time left in this game.
Steal by Dwight. Lin in the open court has to beat Marshall, and he does. Marshall said, I'm not going to give you the free throws. You'll have to earn them.
I think Lin could have waited for TJ, Terrence Jones, who was coming down. He had a one-on-one, but Terrence Jones was the next Rocket coming in. He could have gave it off for the dunk.
And if you're Terrence Jones in that situation, you got to yell, I'm on the wing, and let Jeremy know, because Jeremy's trying
to transition.
I see him do that in practice. You know, that 3-on-2 and all that, where they yell to each other. And
yeah, you see Chris Paul and the great point guard.
Got to get the ball more. Well, he's got 10 shots. He's only made 3 of them.
Jeremy with a great pass to Hart.
And 1.
Now that's what you have to do. Get the ball up the court in a hurry. This is something we haven't seen the Rockets do. Put the pedal to the metal. And Mike D'Antoni calls a timeout. 9:43 left to play, and the Rockets are running a lot better to start this third. With the basketball working on Lin. Gets around to the left side, missed it. Good defense. Dwight came out, made him change the shot. And Lin
running over anybody.
Terrence Jones from the outside hits, and the Rockets have taken their first lead since early.
You gotta get better shot.
And out of bounds off the Lakers.
Yeah, T. Jones had just made a jump shot, so his confidence was sky high. But when you're shooting a corner 3 with Pau Gasol running at you, use that pump fake again and go by him.
Go to the basket. See, they won't guard Ronnie Brewer, so you gotta get some shooters out on the perimeter.
Dwight's grab by Gasol.
It's between D'Antoni and Jordan Hill, but now Jordan Hill with the Lakers has played very well, and D'Antoni likes it.
Alley-oop is tipped over. Fortuitous bounce for the Rockets from Jones. Over to set a pick. And Young is picked up by Lin. That's pretty good one-on-one defense right there. And that's a jump ball, folks. The old stuck ball trick.
It is so embarrassing.
I had a lot of those in my career. That's why I know.
And now we got a 30-second blood timeout for Chris Kaman.
Garcia all over Johnson. Jeremy Lin in the open court. Nobody cut him off. Brings it around to Lin. Take a look at that empty middle right there. Lin got picked up in the double team. That leaves the three-shooter open. And Garcia says, thank you very much.
Here, just need to close this game out quickly.
It's a good example of when you're playing a team that's not very good, and the Lakers have had a tremendous amount of injuries as Jeremy puts down a three.
Nice touch.
But you want to put away a team that's injured.
Nation and put the R in All-Star. You know, Bill, you guys were talking a minute ago about keeping teams together, and that reminded me, did you happen to see
13 points over his last 3 games, 38 tonight, 23 in the center. Good to see you here at the game. As the Rockets win tonight to go back to 10 games over 500 before starting out on this road trip in Atlanta in a couple of